Hey, good meeting. Good evening. This is Oyanga, and welcome back to another broadcast with A to Z, Rodzilla, and Oyanga Ali. I'm Oyanga Ali, of course. Now, Rodzilla is busy right now taking care of some stuff. Congratulations to him. He's got his gym opening, and he's taking care of building that, so he's not going to be with us today. Uh, Really, so this is going to be a real short one, but there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on, and I think that people really don't understand exactly what it is and think really negative about the situation. And I can understand the negativity behind it. And basically, that is this: make America great again. A lot of people see this with a lot of lines of racial tension and racism and stuff like that. And there can be a lot of that. I have family that says that now that Donald Trump is coming back, the Ku Klux Klan is rising up, and the skinheads and all this other stuff. It doesn't really matter, really. And the biggest question, the biggest thing that people say is, when was America great for Black people? I got that answer. That answer is during the Reconstruction stage of America. The Reconstruction stage of America is when Black people had their own communities all across America. We didn't integrate at that particular point in time. We were self sufficient. Uh, we were actually the richest population in America during that time before integration. So that's when America was great for Black people. Once integration started, that's when it went to trash. Now, you can go ahead and look that up. You can look it up. It's there. It's there. It's back when all over America, Black Wall Street was there. And that's when they destroyed it. And a lot of people would think that when they destroyed Black Wall Street, they just destroyed one place. No, they destroyed thousands of cities, killed millions of people. But a lot of Black people don't understand that that's what happened, because Wall Street in New York is not just in New York. Wall Street is all over the United States. That's just the hub for it. They destroyed Black Wall Street. That's cities and businesses, factories all over the United States. So that's when America was great, during the Reconstruction phase, when we were building our own self. Now, there's still two ways for Black people to think about this. Yeah. Even in a positive manner, we could think, oh yeah, the racists is coming around, and now Donald Trump has taken away all of the let's see, benefits from the government. If you remember back during Reconstruction, and when you read back during Reconstruction, Black people wasn't getting any help from the government. We did that ourselves. So for people who believe in Donald Trump, we know that it's time for us to actually pull up our bootstraps and get to work. For people who don't believe in Donald Trump, we have to start doing some work and stop waiting for handouts. Stop being so freaking lazy. Start thinking and stop complaining, because at this particular point in time, you cannot blame anybody but yourself. You can't blame anybody but yourself for not rising. Donald Trump is making that possible, whether you like it or not, whether we like it or not. It doesn't matter, because it's getting ready to happen. The only way that we can maneuver through this situation is for us to stop being lazy and stop thinking about we need a handout from somebody else to make us feel good about ourselves. Or we got to start going out there into the communities and using whatever skill we have to build our own personal community. Get out there and paint somebody's house, paint somebody's fence, clean up somebody's yard. If you're a mason, fix somebody's porch. If you're a little kid, see if somebody needs their grass cut. If you see some trash out there, pick it up. Start your own business. I know people that came out of prison when that are millionaires now. You know, and one of them, my friend, not close friend, but he's a friend. I went to school with him, and so there's a lot of things that we have to do right now. We got to stop complaining and whining and being little pussies about shit. So what? There's racism. The Ku Klux Klan has never left. Racism has never left. Just because Donald Trump is fueled, some cute Ku Klux Klan members are fueled, whatever. Do you think they're gonna and if you really feel that you like, oh my gosh, the Ku Klux Klan is coming, we're so scared, and I ain't gonna say what I think you are, because you might not be a fighter. You might not be a person who defends. You might need some defense, but they haven't did anything like they used to do, because they can't do what they used to do because there's too many people that are willing to fight and defend. So they are a non-issue. And if you want to say that the Ku Klux Klan and all those people they can stop people in businesses and stop doing stuff like that, hiring people, yeah, they've been doing that everywhere. And it's okay, because Black people have businesses. Get in, start your business, hire some Black people. Stop worrying about what they can do for us and start doing for ourselves. Donald Trump being in the presidency is an awesome thing for Black people that want to work. It's an awesome thing for even Black people who don't want to work, because you about to find out that you lazy as hell if you don't want to work. Black people are going to start getting their trades back, learning how to do plumbing and actually doing plumbing, learning how to do construction and doing construction, engineering, all these things. We got to get back into doing ourselves, masonry, all of these things. We have to get back into doing sewing, tailoring, being a tailor, just everything that can be done, we have to do it ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. We thrived before integration. We thrived during integration. Before integration. Say it one more time. We thrived before integration. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. Stop whining about these people. Like, there's this thing going on right now. President, during an inauguration, he wants to ban a Black college to play for his inauguration. And there's people, and everybody has the right to say things, but why would you say you're a college? Do not go and stand on the biggest stage that you probably will ever stand on, the most prestigious stage that you could ever stand on as a college person. Why would you tell those people not to do it? It's the inauguration. That's an honor. That is a freaking honor. But and I will say this, ignorant Black folks, it's telling these other Black folks not to do it. Yeah. We're so lost at times and stuck in our emotions, because I think those people, and I could be wrong, and I don't care if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. But I think those people who are telling this college band not to go do the inauguration are scared. They're somewhat lazy. They're not really thinking, or they are thinking, but they're thinking in a negative tone, like somehow this is not a beautiful thing for us. It is a beautiful thing for us. And I'm not racist at all. I got all kinds of friends, white friends, Mexican friends, all kinds of friends. Anybody want to be my friend, I'm my friend. I don't care. I don't care. So you respect me, I respect you, you know. But I am also a person who does not mind separatism. I don't care if the Ku Klux Klan wants to be away from black people. I don't care if anybody wants to not support black people because black people should support themselves. If you don't want me in your neighborhood, I don't want to be in your neighborhood. I got my own neighborhood. Remember back a long time ago when you kept hearing, go to the other side of the tracks. The other side of the tracks were not bad necessarily because the other side of the track had black restaurants, black businesses, black everything. They just had to be built up. In some places they were built up. Some places they were built up better than the other side of the tracks. We just got to get back to that. And in the same time, it would make America great again because you wouldn't have people like those people in Chicago running around killing each other for words. You know, that's not great. That's childish. Those people aren't men running around killing each other for words. Uh, I don't know, but that would get our people stronger. It would give us a better value on life, a better pathway, a better pin, pinpoint direction on where we need to be and where we're going to be. We just got to do it faster and stop whining about having to work. We just have to work a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with working. You can't listen to all these people who got millions of dollars who is complaining because they're getting paid to complain. They're getting paid to complain about Donald Trump, you know, because it's a soundbite for those guys. But they worked hard to get where they wanted to go. You know, they worked hard for the most part. At least I believe they did. Some people got to work hard. Some people are blessed. Some people are given stuff to. But for all those who are on welfare, y'all were given stuff to. You ain't had to work. Section 8, you don't have to work to get on Section 8. I got family on Section 8. So you ain't got to work to be on Section 8. You ain't got to work to get those EBT food stamps. You don't got to work to do that. That's all. I ain't. Some of those people are lazy. I will say that because y'all could get out and create something of your own. You can get out and create something of your own. Now, mind you, Rod would have a lot to say about this. He would jump in and give a whole different thought. And it's possible that he would agree with me. It's possible he wouldn't, which would be able to make for a better conversation. But because it's me here right now, I'm giving you my thoughts. You can also type in there and we can talk about it in a different way. I can respond to you in the way I feel about it. But I do feel that we can build our new communities right now better under Trump than we could anybody else. Because when your back is up against the wall, what do you got to do? You got to stand up and fight. And the fight is not fighting white people. The fight is getting out of our lazy mindsets and start working, busting our butts to build a community, start giving our trades, our special gifts back to our community. That's what we have to do now, mind you. And that again, that helps other people's communities because they don't have to worry about us. They don't have to use their tax dollars to subsidize our communities, to feed people that are going hungry, because we would do that in our own communities. We would take care of take care of our own people. We would get back to the communities that we used to have back during the Reconstruction. Back when I was younger, I wasn't during Reconstruction, you know what I mean? And that really wasn't that long. That was 1800s, right? Reconstruction, like early 1900s, you know? Well, a little bit after. Yeah, a little bit. before the 1900s, but it did last for a while. It did last into the 1900s, I believe. Nonetheless, check it, fact check it, look it up, and you can see when the downfall of the black community, the black people happened. That was back in when Martin Luther King was doing his thing, and we started doing the integration. Integration start killing all of the black businesses because we wanted to go get to the white stuff. We wanted some white reparations. Now I'm not. Now, mind you, I might be using the wrong word. Could be government. Here we go. That's the better term for it. Government um, reparations. Of course, back then it really wasn't government. It was something different. But we need to get out of that mindset. Start focusing on who we are. We say we kings, right? We say we kings and queens. We ain't acting like it if we begging for shit. Kings and queens don't beg, they take, right? Kings and queens, they have their own land. They're doing their thing. So you ain't no king and queen if you whining about a president making you have to do some work. We should look at that as a blessing because now more of our people are going to be active. And if we can get our activities focused towards our communities will be better, which will also make the world better. That's where we should focus on. If not the world, at least America. That's what the thing America great, make America great again is. We don't worry about make America great again for white people. We're not white. Make America great again for black people. And we have a model during the Reconstruction stage. Let's do what they was doing. Let's do what they was doing. We have a model. That was when America was great for black people. Reconstruction. That's when America was great for black people. Reconstruction. That's when America was great for black people. Don't be hating. Don't be mad that Donald Trump did this. Be happy. Thank God for it. Thank God for it. Because it's a time that we can change and it's going to be easier. It's going to be rough on the people who don't want to work. It's going to be rough for the people who really care about other black people that want black people to just get up and pick up themselves by their bootstraps and start working instead of whining and crying. I'm starting to repeat myself, but it's all right. It's all right. Hey, let's get busy. Let's get busy. Not on hating, but on living. All right.